Longwin, can you hear me? All right. Hello, buddy. How are you?
I'm fine, thanking you.
All right. Apologies if did you go to class yesterday?
What?
Did you go to class yesterday? Were you in the
No,
room?
no.
Oh, I see. I see. Because I sent message to your mother to meet me at 11:15, but your mother's out, so she was not able to tell you. But let's just have this makeup class for yesterday's class. Okay? All right, Quinn. So let's start our class. And last time we talked about earthworms. Do you remember that?
What?
We talked about earthworms. Do you remember that?
Mm, yes.
And what can you remember about the earthworms?
What?
What can you remember about them?
Mm, I can remember uh, how to uh, how to take care of them.
Take care of them, right? Because we were talking about earthworms as pet, right? So do you think why do people consider earthworm as pet?
What?
Why some people consider why they consider earthworm as pet?
Can you repeat again?
Okay, why do people consider earthworm as pet? Some people have earthworm, right? As pet.
Yeah,
You remember that? Okay, why do you think so?
because they interesting.
Okay, they are interesting. What else?
Uh,
They were interesting and but as you said, they were interesting, but you don't like them as a pet, right?
yes.
Okay, what's your reason?
Uh, um, they are interesting. Mm, and
They were interesting, but not good enough to be a pet, to be your pet, right? You don't like them as a pet. You
yeah.
said, right? So what's the reason? Because
Because it's disgusting for me.
disgusting, right? Because they are disgusting. And why they're disgusting? Because they're from the ground, right? They have a lot
Yeah,
of soil and they eat soil. So that's really disgusting, right?
yeah,
And how will you like touch them if they're also sensitive, right? And even to the light. So that's the reason. All right then. So we're going to continue our topic. We're finished already with the reading part. We are moving to the speaking part. And the topic we have is weather. Okay.
okay.
Now, just a quick question: what's the weather like in Vietnam now?
Is a hot?
It's hot. Okay, it's summertime there.
Yeah.
Okay. And what do you usually do when it's hot?
It was so hot today.
Yeah, what do you do when it's hot?
I often uh at, at home to
Hmm.
I often at home and
Often
I
stayed at home. I often
yes,
stay at home.
and also I always eat the ice cream
Eat
or
ice
the
cream or something cold, right? Ice
yeah
cream. I see. That's great. And for that, what do you say that? And what about your room? Is it cold?
Yes. When
I
I
see. You
when I
have
go
air
to
condition? Do you have
yeah,
AC? I
what?
see. The AC, air condition.
Yes, I have.
Okay, that's great, right? So that's why you like to stay at home because your house is cool and you can eat something cold as well. So not
Yeah,
really much affected by the summer if that's the case, right? So good
yeah,
thing. Yeah, for people who don't have AC, I mean they really feel sweaty, sweat, right? A lot of perspiration, right? Okay, good. So today's hot. Okay, which do you prefer, rainy day or sunny day?
Oh well, actually, I like the sunny day.
Okay, why?
Um, because the
Because
sunny, I think I can see everything is clearly. Then when
mhm,
it rain,
that's right. So of course, if it's sunny, you can see a lot of things clearly, right? Because if it's rainy, it's dark outside and it's wet. Definitely, it's wet, right? Then it's best if it's sunny. You can do a lot of things, right? You can do a lot of things. Okay, good. What is your experience when it's raining in Vietnam?
what?
I mean, what's the weather? I mean, what's the experience? Or what do you usually do when it's raining?
When it rain, I
Sleep?
no, I I s- I stay at home.
Okay, you stay at home. What else?
Yes, and do everything
I see.
because
So,
I think
mm-hmm,
in the COVID-19 also we stay at home and
mm-hmm.
yes,
So you really have to stay home, right? Because of COVID. I see. Good. Okay, what's your favorite weather?
my favorite weather is summer.
Summer, it's so sunny. Because some people
Yes,
would prefer like windy day or cloudy day. So, but you prefer, actually, the question is weather. When we talk about summer, that's called what's your favorite season? Okay. If the question is what's your favorite season, then you answer summer. But when the question is what's your favorite weather, we talk about like sunny, rainy, windy, cloudy, snowy, stormy. Do you understand, When?
yeah.
Okay, again, I repeat my question. What's your favorite weather?
My favorite weather is sunny.
Okay, good. I think you explained that already, right? So your
Yeah.
favorite weather is sunny. Okay, did you like your weather? Do you like weather in your country? Do you like the weather in your country?
Yes, I think it's very clear and
Mm-hmm.
um,
Most of the time you like it.
yes.
Yeah, I see. That's great. And does it rain a lot there? Does it rain a lot in Vietnam?
Uh, I don't know, but I think in summer it uh almost rain
Almost no
every
rain?
I guess rain every 3 or 2 days.
Oh, even
Summer.
summer it rains every 3 or 2 days. I see. That's quite that's still maybe often, maybe somehow.
Yeah, in summer.
Yeah, actually the raining season starts in the Philippines just last June 1. Exactly, June 1 that start raining here. So we are already in our rainy season in the Philippines. We we already passed in our past we already passed the summer vacation because summer usually here in the Philippines is March to May because that's the hottest months in the Philippines. So When June started, it already considered as rainy season. What about in Vietnam? When is your rainy season?
What?
When is your rainy season?
I think it the summer. The summer it often rain. It rain often than more than in the fall or winter.
Oh, really? So your
Yeah.
summer in June, there are more rain during that time.
Yes, because the
Monsoon,
smoke.
right?
Yes. The sunny make the smoke is fly into the sky. And
Evaporation,
yeah.
evaporation, right? Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but actually, to be more specific, when because we are part, because we are near countries, right? During the June months, June, July, August, there is called like monsoon from India, Indian Ocean. There is a wind that brought, there is a wind that brings rain. You call that monsoon. Okay, let me give you that more information for you to check out. It's not really
What?
because I mean, it rains a lot, not because of evaporation, not because of the sun, but because
Mm,
of the wind. We call that monsoon, Indian monsoon. This
oh
one,
yeah.
as you can
Yeah.
see here, there is like a monsoon here. So you can see on the map, yeah, it affected almost everyone, right? So it will blow here, going to the going to the west, right? You're going to the west. So that's how. Sorry, they go into the east wind, and they bring, and this wind brings rain. So that is monsoon.
Yeah.
Monsoon season in Vietnam. We can put that this way. Okay, that's why in monsoon season in Vietnam, it's also like this. You see, monsoon in Vietnam starts on June, as you can see, right? Mostly
Yeah.
June, July, August, and these are your summer days, right? But sorry, yeah,
Yeah.
these are your
Yes.
summer. That's why in the Philippines we move our classes. That's why our classes was moved, because this is the time that we have less rain, March, April, May. So that is the reason. So this part, their most rainy season. I mean, that's the months that receive a lot of rain. I see. Wow. Okay, good. So do you understand now, Nguyen? Not because of the sun and the evaporation, but because of the monsoon. Okay, Nguyen?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, if you're going to choose another place to live, would you like to have the same weather like Vietnam, or do you want to experience four seasons in another country?
Can you repeat again?
If you're going, if you will be given the chance to live in another country or place, would you still like to live in a country same as Vietnam? Or do you want to live in a country that has four seasons?
In four season in Vietnam have four season too.
Oh, okay, there are four seasons, but I think the four seasons is only on the northern part, right? Are you
No.
part of the North Vietnam?
Yes, I'm not.
No, I see. So do you experience winter?
Yes.
So do you experience snow there?
Uh, yes, I can.
Do you have snow there in your area?
No,
Oh, no, snow. I see. But would you like to go to a place where it snows?
no.
No, you
I
don't
want
really.
to go. It's often. It is sunny.
Yeah, you don't like cold, right? I remember. So you prefer like, so I think your answer is a place like in Vietnam, right? The weather like Vietnam. Is that
Yeah,
correct? All right,
yeah.
good. Okay. Is the weather the same in all parts of your country? Is the weather the same in all parts of your country? Or it's different? For
Uh,
example, in North Vietnam, they have 4 seasons. In South, they only have two seasons. I mean, is it true? Or do you have the same weather in the whole country?
yes, it's true. In the north, we have 4 seasons, but in south, we have only 2 seasons.
Yeah. Okay. Why do you think why do you think the North has 4 seasons? What's the reason?
I think it have the from the China.
Yeah, it's near the China, right? It's near China.
Yes. So the
Hmm.
mountain in the north, in the north,
Yes.
in the top of the north, the mountains, and I think they have 4 seasons, but
Hmm.
uh, have how to say it, and in the south and in the north in Vietnam have an mountains that uh, um how to say it, have
Now, hmm,
mountains that um uh separation the north and
separated. Yeah.
yes, so the wind can go into the
Ah, so they
um,
cannot go into this to the north to the south port like
yeah,
that. I see. So that's the reason. So it cannot pass through. So it's a little bit hot in the south, right?
yeah.
I
In the
see.
uh, in the south it mm, only
Mhm.
summer and fall.
Okay, it's always summer and also rainy, right? Always raining. Okay, good. Now, can you read a question, Win?
The question: does the weather ever affect transportation?
Okay.
Yes. Yes. I think in some big city, the weather is affect to the transportation.
Mm-hmm.
Because when the weather is start to rain or prepare to rain,
Mm-hmm.
on uh, all of them go to
All
one
of
to
them. Mm-hmm.
and that we can have
Mm-hmm.
uh, the traffic jam.
Okay, it's very traffic, right? If it's summer, that's true. What about rainy season? How does it affect the transportation?
What?
Rainy season. How does
Yeah.
it affect the transportation?
Uh, rain. I think the rainy reason is in the south. In the north, we don't have the rainy season. There
Mm-hmm.
is only the small rain.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, not
Okay,
it's
not
not a
okay. No,
big
no rainy. Okay,
much.
but do you see? Have you seen the condition of people in the south when it's rainy? How is their transportation?
Uh, it's also it's uh have traffic jams and also the flood too.
Flood. Oh, there are flood, not flood.
Yeah,
Flood. You
in
say it flood.
flood in Ho Chi Minh City.
Oh, I see. Is it bad? Is it terrible situation? Is it a
Yeah,
terrible situation? Oh, I see. Actually,
I watch the news. I think every have the stormy. The
mhm.
Ho Chi Minh City is also flood.
Oh, flooded.
everywhere.
I see. Ho Chi Minh City is also flooded. Oh, let's check that. Ho Chi Minh City flooding. Oh, this one. Oh, that's terrible, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's not only Ho Chi Minh City that has this kind of problem. Even Manila in Philippines, Manila
Uh,
City flooding. Look how is it terrible here in Manila.
oh,
It's terrible.
yeah, it's more terrible than Ho Chi
Yeah, you
Minh.
see, it's how high is the flood up to this part.
In Vietnam, the most flooding, no, in the uh, how to say, in the central of my country,
Mhm.
is the flooding is very bad.
Yeah. Uh, right now I'm in Quezon City. Okay. Right now I'm here in this area, this port. I'm here in Quezon City. So we don't really have much flooding in our area. So Manila is actually here in this port. So there's a lot of flooding here. And also
Mm,
this part, there is also a lot of flooding here. So that's why it's a little terrible.
yeah.
So only in the QC Quezon City, I'm in QC right now, so we don't have much flood here. So that's the reason. So
Mm,
just the perspective. Okay. So terrible, right? Good thing that there is no flooding as well in your area. I mean that's a good relief already when it's raining. You can just enjoy the rain because it's already flooding. Oh, that's very terrible. And some people are swimming, actually. Some people
mm,
are swimming in the
yeah.
flood, and I don't understand. Okay, thank you very much for that, man. Let's try to continue. All right, then you try to describe the pictures here.
Is first picture is a stormy in the sea.
Mhm. That's very stormy. And
What?
the second picture,
Uh,
this one, the lady here.
there is very windy and rain.
Okay, windy and rainy. Okay, that's true. And the third one,
There is a snowy.
okay, it's snowy, right? And actually, you call that like more of a snowstorm. Okay, it's more of a like a snowstorm. Okay, so there are
Yeah.
different kinds of storm. Let's check first. Rainstorm, rainstorm. It's rain, right? Definitely, it's rain, right? So this is the first kind of storm, the basic rainstorm. Next, we have snowstorm. This one is a little bit difficult because snow is a little heavy. It's ice and it's very cold. So this is snowstorm. You see an animal, a lot of ice on its top. Okay, so that is snowstorm.
Mm.
Next, we have another kind of storm. We call that sandstorm. Sandstorm is also terrible wind if you will try to see that because that's dust, right? Can you see that? Can you see it? Wind?
Mm.
Yeah, I don't like to experience sandstorm because
I think in Vietnam doesn't have the
yeah,
sandstorm.
yeah, in the Philippines too, we don't have sandstorm because we're not living in a desert. Because we're not in the desert, so we don't experience this kind of sandstorm. Scary, right? It's quite
Mm.
scary. So this is sandstorm. Okay, of course you have to wear a lot of protective masks and also cover your face because if it gets into your eyes, oh, that's terrible. Okay, one other, call that hailstorm. Not this one. Hailstorm. No. not this spelling. Okay, this is hailstorm. Can you see this? It's a big
Yeah.
chunk of ice.
Uh, yes, I think in Vietnam have this.
Yeah, we in the Philippines too, we experienced this one last before, and it's very dangerous because the eyes are too big, and if it's
Yeah.
stuck,
Mhm.
if it struck your head, then that's terrible. You can still look at this part because of the hailstorm. Some glasses in the car are broken.
Mm,
Oh, this is dangerous, right? This is a tennis ball, and the ice is big as this. Can you imagine like an ice going down? Wow,
yeah.
dangerous. And there is the picture of that man. So hailstorm. Is it cold? Is it very cold when you experience this one, hailstorm?
What?
I mean, did you feel so cold when you experience hailstorm?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very cold too. Yeah, this is very dangerous. Okay, did we miss another kind of storm? Kinds of storm. So let's try to check. So that's what I can see. Hailstorm, snowstorm, thunderstorm. We have a thunderstorm. Thunderstorm. This is also very scary kind of storm because a lot of lightning. Can you see it? Have you experienced
Yeah.
this one, thunderstorm?
Yeah. Terrible.
Yes, this is quite scary, definitely, because you don't know where is the sound coming from and where it will stop, right? So
Yeah.
great. So okay, now let's go back now, Win, to the topic. Okay, what month gets the most rain in your country? We already talked about this one earlier. What month gets the most rain in your country? What's the most rainy month or the
I
rainiest
think
month
it. Yeah. I think it's on from. I
in
think
in
it's in July.
July? Yeah, I think so too. But I think in the Philippines it's more of August and of September that we have the most rain. Okay, in your opinion, which season is the most beautiful? What activities can you do in that season? So try to think for your answer first, Win, then share it to me. Okay?
Mm, in my opinion, I think the spring is the most beautiful because in the spring we have a little bit cold and a little bit uh
Festival.
hot. It's like warm and it's very um I think it's very good and
Good.
no and I think it's very um comfortable and in that seasons we also have the tech holiday and
That's true.
yes and I really like this season.
Yeah, that's true. So you also experience a Tet holiday during that time. That is very great, right? It's very
Yeah.
fun. Okay, good. And what are the activities can you do in that season? Can you just share more specifically?
uh yeah, in tech holiday we can uh we can go to play and in Vietnam we have to uh to we have to have this holiday for 2 weeks.
You celebrate that for 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, and we have the lucky money
Yeah,
and uh we can have the new clothes.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and everything is new.
All right. So that's really fun, right? So did you enjoy your last that holiday, Yun?
What?
Did you enjoy your last that holiday?
Yes.
Okay. Which year is the most exciting that holiday? Which year do you consider the best? Which is the best year for you? Is it this year or last year? Which year do you think the best? You consider the best?
What?
Which that holiday you consider the best?
Um, I think I can get lucky money.
I mean, what year? Is it this
Uh,
year? Which year is the best?
um,
And tell me what's special about that year.
can uh you repeat the question again?
Okay, what is the best that holiday celebration? What in what year is the best that holiday celebration? For example, I will say that I love 2017 New Year because that's the time that my mother went back to the country. So you can say that. And we're together as a family. So there's a special happening during that year. What about you? Which year is the best that holiday celebration? Is it 2021 that holiday or 2020, 2019, 18, and so forth? Which year? What do you think?
I think it um uh, I think it on 20
It's in 20.
is in 24 2015
Okay,
15
okay, 2015 that holiday. Why? What's
uh,
special about that?
because I can go to
I
watch
went
the
to.
firework and I get and my sister is came back home to it
Sorry, to.
to celebrate the Tet holiday with my family.
Yes, that's true. I mean, what do you mean by your sister? She came back from where? Where did she went?
She
Where
came
did
back
she go? I
from
mean,
Australia.
she came. What did she do in Australia?
She go to study.
Oh, she studied in Australia. I see. So that's a special year, right? Because you are together and you have fireworks. What about 2021? Don't you have fireworks?
Uh, Now,
Yeah, because of COVID.
yeah.
Yeah, it's very sad, right? Because of COVID. I see. That's great. Thank you very much for sharing it. Okay. Can you read the question?
Um, do you depend on the weather report on TV? Uh, on TV. Yes. My family always depend on the weather report on TV in the news.
Mm-hmm. And how do you depend on it? Do you like cancel the trip? For example, you're supposed to go out today and it says that it will be raining, then you don't go for the trip anymore because of that report.
Uh, yes.
Mm, I see. Right. I mean, is the weather report on TV always correct? Is
What?
the report, is the weather report on TV always correct?
Yeah,
I see.
I think so.
So it's always accurate, right? So that's good. Okay, so we're already finished talking about the weather, right? So that's great. So we already finished talking about the weather. Okay, just a second. Let me just get another material for this. Okay, so of course there are a lot of things that are happening right now, and the weather is a good topic to talk about. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I want to give you some examples or thinking, imagination that what if you're going to live, in Middle East, Middle East,
Oh,
you
what?
know, do you know Middle East?
No.
Oh, you call that like Israel or okay, can you see my screen, right? You can see my screen. Middle East.
Mm,
Call this Middle East, Saudi, Oman, Dubai, like that. So imagine that you're living here. It's always sunny. The water is hot here. That's definitely true. Um, what do you think you're going? How are you going to live here? If you're going to live here, well, how do you think to serve? What are the ways to survive here? It's very hot. It's desert. It could have sandstorm as well. How do I mean? What what would you think of yourself? What would you think of yourself living here?
mm, yeah. Um. Um. mm, I Mm, what? No, I um mm, can mm,
Doing
yes.
Yeah. So how can you see yourself? What are you going to do if you're living in this kind of country?
I I don't know.
What do you usually do if you're in this country? How do you travel? How do you travel? What will you wear?
Uh, I will wear the uh I will wear the I think it's very hot and I can live here.
You cannot live there, right? But what about the transportation? What are they usually use? What they usually use to travel? What they usually use? What do they usually use?
I think they usually use the motorbike or
Motorbike.
the
Okay.
only
It's very big motorbike, right?
yeah.
It's kind of motorbike.
No, the motorbike only motorbike.
This one.
Oh, uh, motorbike. Uh,
This
I
one.
no, uh, no. I think the old motorbike.
Old
Not
motor. Old
uh,
motorbike.
no. I think it's like the motorbike in the India. India.
India. Does it look like this as well in India?
Now, I
Motorbikes
think
in India, like this.
mm, now, okay,
Um, well, the thing that I expect you to answer is like camel.
can,
They always use camel to travel, man.
yes, I think so.
Yeah. And also like um sand vehicles. No, not sand. Sand vehicles.
S- Sandico, yeah,
Okay, so this is sand car. Okay, these are used especially for the sun areas. A lot of
yeah,
big cars, right? Oh,
yes,
Mad Max Fury. Have you watched this movie, Mad Max Fury? Mad Max, this one, Mad Max Fury Road. This one, because they shot in, yeah, this one, this kind of motorcycles.
yeah,
Yeah, this is a very good movie actually. Quite kind of scary, but it's kind of good. So you call that Mad Max? This is Mad Max Fury Road. This is kind of scary. But one of my favorite action movie, actually, Mad Max Fury. So good. What if you're going to live in Russia? I mean, Russia here,
Russia, yeah.
this part of the world, the
I think
northern part,
I want to live in the Moscow, the capital of
Russia.
the
You want to
yeah
live in Moscow?
yeah the yes the capital.
Yeah, this is the capital of Russia, Moscow. And actually, it's very beautiful here, if you can see. What again? I don't remember. I don't remember the name of this one. Yeah, you could call that a cathedral, Saint Petersburg Cathedral. Oh, sorry, Saint Basil. Saint Basil's Cathedral in Moscow. Hmm. Wow, this is. It's like a dream, right? It doesn't seem true. It does not look true. But this is a cathedral.
Yeah,
You know, a
yeah,
cathedral meaning it's a church. This is a church. This is a
mm,
church, right? You know, a church?
yeah,
Church. Church are like this usually, but that one is a different kind of church. Looks like, Disney? Disney
mm,
Castle? Disney
yeah,
Castle. Yeah, you see. Well, you see. St.
yeah. I
Basil's
know.
Cathedral. It looks like a castle, right?
Yes,
That's wow. Okay, good. And what about Canada? Canada. Don't you like to live in
and
Canada? Canada is very cold as well.
yeah.
Really, really cold. What do you think about that?
Yes, I think it's very cold, and
Yeah.
I don't
And
know.
And you know, Canada is a little big, right? So you have like the British Columbia, Alberta, Canada. You also have Manitoba, Ontario, Quebec. Yeah, those are the different areas in Canada. Okay, good. Okay, Win. So it's almost time. It's already time actually. So we can continue tomorrow for our topic,
Okay.
and we're going to have our your writing lesson. Okay. So thank you very much for coming to class, Win. No assignment for the moment, or I will just send if there's one. Okay. So thank you very much, Win. Bye bye now. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Bye.
Sure.
Yes.